Good evening, everyone. Oh, evening here in the East Coast of the United States. Welcome to another Tuesday night watch chat, the last watch chat on the Bobby Legs Loves Watches channel. Yeah, it's a set. I'm joined by Chaz, my buddy Chaz, coming in here celebrating the last stream here on this channel. Thank you, Chaz, for joining me. How are you? It's been a while.
I'm doing great. I missed. Sorry, I'm not here for the Easy Bake Oven, but you're in the Studio B, which
Yeah. This is the
it's pretty
original
good.
studio.
So
The original
yeah,
studio. Yeah.
yeah. Since you got B team on tonight, so it's good to be in
Y-
Studio B.
the B
Uh,
team is my favorite. It's really my favorite. Hey Chaz, what do you got on wrist tonight?
well, I had the Omega Day. I had the Planet Ocean on earlier, but I switched out to the
Oh
No
yeah,
Time to
yeah.
Die.
The Time to Die. Yeah, great piece
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I got the old Zen um 356.
yeah. I like
Uh
that watch.
yeah, it's a cool watch. Cool watch. Hey, look, tonight in celebration of the last live stream. And it's a little bit of a hook, guys. I mean, I've created another channel called the Bobby Legs Livestream channel. So next Tuesday, the live streams will be on that channel. And look, the link to that channel is in the description below. So please click and join. And it's total. Just to explain the reasoning behind it, it's a total algorithm play. The live streams have affected in the quest of figuring out try to, the Google YouTube live algorithm. I've come to determination whether I'm right or not. I don't know, but I feel that I'm right about this. That it's affecting the views on my regular videos. So we're just separating it out. You've seen other channels do this, where they separate it out, and that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. There's no other reason. We'll still have the live streams. In fact, this is the last Tuesday on this channel, and Watch Soup this Sunday would be the last official live stream on the Bobby Legs Let's Watch It channel, and then starting next week we'll do it again. But in celebration,
Whoa, whoa! This isn't the last.
no, this is the last Tuesday, Chaz.
Oh, okay. I
So
didn't. I thought you said it's going to be some big special thing, and all of a sudden I'm getting here finding out that the real deal is on Sunday.
yeah, but you're not allowed on that
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is the last one I can come on.
one, right?
Right. Okay.
On the channel. Anyway, hey, we're going to be giving away a Citizen. This is
Oh
a
yeah. Oh yeah.
Eco Drive radio controlled world timer. I believe our friend Bobby Watch Medicine donated this to the channel a little while back. So we're going to do a little giveaway on that one tonight at the end of the show. But I was thinking about this moment, and hey, Dib, how you doing? Looking good, buddy. Looking good. Nicely clean shaven. How are you today? Oh, and there he goes. Hopefully he'll come back on. Um, I was thinking about how, this original um, Tuesday night slot was um, Amin's, right? Amin's channel. He would do the Tuesday night, and then I would do the Friday night live streams. And during quarantine, this is how a lot of us spent time together talking about watches, getting to know each other. We were all confined in our homes at that time when these streams began, and we're dealing really, with what was happening around the world around us, because of that little, flu that went out there. And minimizing it. It was a big deal, but we were kind of stuck in together, and I felt like the community, we fostered, all of us fostered this great community here, and all our friends are here on the chat. And those of who are not on the chat, we still have great friends in this community. Yeah, I know. It's okay, Ches. I'm gonna say something right now that's gonna
Getting a
make
little
you feel
choked up.
better. I'm gonna say
Okay.
something right now that's gonna make you feel better. This is not an original thought. A good friend, AJ, had made this comment earlier, and this is like the official end of COVID. we're saying it here, right here in the Bobby's Legs channel, that it's officially over. It's dying. It's over with the stream and this
Dog
channel.
days are over, man. Dog
Dog
days
days
are
are
over.
over. Digs it face. So you know, I know it's a little bit of joke. Not don't want to make light of it. Anyway, we've a lot of us had no people. We've got it, or people got sick, people died. So not trying to make fun of that. But anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on. Dib, what do you got on wrist this evening?
My Pepsi.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Congratulations on that one. Hey, let's say hello to the chat. And then maybe we'll talk about some of the things that in this past year of watch collecting that we're grateful for and watch collecting. We're not going to get too like heavy about like grateful for our family and whatnot. I mean that's for Thursday, right? But like maybe some watch things that happened in the watch world this year that we're happy and grateful for. But let's say hello to everybody. There's Rob from Mountain Standard Time. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you. Bill K. Yes, Bill K. It's a little bit of a tease just on this channel. So just make sure you subscribe. And I think you did. And if P. Wilson, I got to give props to Wilson. He was the first subscriber. So I don't want to forget that he wanted me to mention that. James, again, it's going to be all right. You could still have no life on Tuesday nights. Don't worry about it. We won't let you down. Bruno is here. Hey, Wes, good to see you. Steve Time Mill is here. How you doing, Steve? Bruno is here. How you doing? Um, let's see here. Yeah, end of an era. Sure. Kevin S is here. How you doing, Kevin? Mr. Clayton, good to see you. Fianma, good to see you as well. Underachieving Watch Collector, how you doing, sir? Mr. Spartan is here. Good to see you. Nate Dog, all right. Haven't seen you in a while. Justin R is here. John V, hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. Love our Canadian friends who make it to the streams. Really appreciate you guys. Speaking of Canadian friends, thank you, Caliber. Good to see you. Um, Mez9 is here. How you doing, Mez9? Jay Thor, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Um, Bobby has quit the stream. What's going on around here? End of an era. No, Justin. That was a little tease. Chaz only rates for the Tuesday finale. No Sunday for you. Mr. Cassioke is here. Good to see you, Mr. Cassioke. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Thomas. Good to see you as well, Thomas. Um, yeah. Okay. I'm grateful Dib finally got his Pepsi. Congratulations, Dib. You were waiting for that for a really, really long time. I know that was, I wouldn't say it's a grail, but it was a watch that you wanted for a really, really long time. And it's good to see that you finally got that.
Yeah,
Congratulations, buddy.
can't complain. I've worn it for like a month and a half straight, so
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
yeah.
is it, I mean, is it, you've worn for a month and a half straight? Is that like the first watch you're reaching for every day?
Um, I I have most of my watches packed up, so this is the only watch out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the only watch that I'm really wearing right now.
Wow. Wow. Uh, Kevin S. Now I have to talk to my wife on Tuesday nights. No, you don't. You don't, Kevin. It's okay. You don't have. You can just talk to us. Anish is here. How you doing, Anish? Hey, Nilo. Good to see you. Cavi Lake is here. All our friends are here. Really appreciate you guys. And uh, is it a grail or a sale?
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's the question of the hour, right, Kevin?
That is
That
the
that question always lingers over the top of my head.
yeah.
Grail or sale? You know.
Yeah. Nah, I think this is a keeper for you, buddy. Dibs sporting that post coital glow after getting the Pepsi. So true. The skin shines after the shave, doesn't it? Hey, Larry, good to see you. Uh, and from Chile, Missouri. Um, Dib had to sharpen up the look before he goes home to mama. Can't be showing up with a scraggly beard. Um, Scott's saying Dib should sell the Pepsi and buy a Breguet. Hmm. Interesting.
Don't think that I'm gonna do that. This makes for a great one piece. I mean, can you even call a collection with a single watch? But
Yeah.
feels like it. Really good. Can't complain.
Hey, Wes wanted to know how long did it take you to get it?
Couple of months.
Yeah.
I had to beg, and borrow and steal,
Well,
but
you. I mean, but you.
it
But
was
you.
in the end.
But you developed a relationship with your salesperson, right? I mean, like you did all the right things, right? I mean, to get this or what we're told that we're supposed to, right? Develop the relationship, keep in contact,
Still
that
took a
kind of.
long time. Still took a long time.
Yeah, still took a long time. Yeah. Um, Hey, Young Excellency's here. Hello, everyone. I figured I'd make an appearance on the last live stream, at least on this channel. Cheers from Atlanta, Canada. New game show with Dib as host. Grail or Sail?
I mean,
Mm.
if that's not a game show, I don't know what is.
I'm there. Count me in.
Oh, okay, okay. So Chaz, you've picked up some pretty great watches over the last year, right?
I got a
Um,
couple of nice ones. Yeah,
yeah. You got a couple of nice ones. Explorer,
yeah, yeah.
Grail,
I'm real
Grail,
thankful for that one.
Grail or
Uh,
Sail?
yeah, it's. I don't like to use the term grail because it signifies you kind of come to the end.
Mm,
Uh, but I think that is a keeper for me as much as
yeah.
anything's a keeper.
All right. All right.
Really love it. Yeah, and that one really can't be replaced for me. It's a discontinued model, and so I really like it. Love it. So
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Tenchi Hisaki, hello from Indonesia. Welcome, Tenchi. Great to have you here.
it's good to
Uh,
have the Indonesian. Don't forget to welcome Bobby. I'm sure we probably should have done this sooner, but let's greet all the Bosnians who are here for the giveaway. It's good to have you guys. Good morning, I guess it is.
yeah,
But
yeah.
welcome.
Just a little context for some of you. The reason why Chess said that is because I've done giveaways on the channel, and it seemed like there was like 3 months in a row that people in Bosnia were winning
Bobby
the
Legs is huge in Bosnia.
apparently
Huge.
I mean,
apparently.
if you're welcoming the Bosnians, I'm gonna welcome the Serbians too. But
Okay. Yeah. No,
We're
you
we yeah
got to
we
even out
won't.
the scales. Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. um. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna I'll start off with the gratitude and look, I mean, like, guys, on the chat, like, any watch questions you have, anything you want to talk about, any watches you want us to look up, we'll take a look at it. But I just want to say again, I'm always, this time of year, not only do I think about, like, what I'm grateful for in life in general, family and whatnot, but it's really what I'm really grateful is, like, is for you, Chaz, and you, Dipping, and guys that I've met and gals that I've met in the hobby, that's really, have given me so much joy, like meeting new people that would have never had a chance to ever meet in my real life, right? Like, I going down the street, like, I would have never met you guys, and it's because the silly little hobby of ours about watches that has really brought us together. And man, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm also grateful for rediscovering German watches. Yeah, yeah. I'm back, baby. I'm back with the German watches. Um, to just share something that you might be grateful for. We don't have to get too heavy, like I said, but something that you're grateful for in regards to our hobby this year.
last year, I remember saying I'm not grateful to anyone or anything.
I remember
Remember that?
that.
Yeah.
I made money. I bought my watches, but this year I'm gonna amend that and say I'm grateful to the people I've met. I'm grateful to the people who are in my life. You know, the watch hobby wouldn't be what it is without those people. You guys obviously are like an integral part of what I am, who I am as a watch enthusiast. So definitely something to be grateful about.
Yeah. Thanks,
Got the
Deb.
got the watches I wanted to an extent.
Well, yeah,
So
I mean, you got the Pepsi. I mean, you got another watch that you were looking forward to for a really
I,
long
I
time,
got
the
I got
Snoopy.
a Pepsi, I got a Snoopy.
Yeah.
I mean, for me at least, I have reached a point. Hopefully, I made my collab group watch with my local
Beautiful
watch
watch.
group,
Hmm.
with Dyson Kiesel dial. Um, I think overall, I have a lot to be thankful for. You know,
Yeah, sounds like a really good year, man, for sure.
yeah.
Um, Chaz, what about you, man?
Yeah, I'm thankful. I mean, really, the people are more mean more to me than the
Mm,
watches by
yeah,
far.
yeah.
So I've met some great people the last 3 or 4 years, just through this, like you said, through this hobby.
Yeah.
And but I've been involved in several hobbies throughout my life, and that's really been what the best part of it. I've been into collecting knives. You go to meetups, you go to, you know, talk to other people who do the same thing, whether you're collecting coins or
Hmm.
you go to shows and or whatever it is. It's usually there's a community around that of people who share that same enthusiasm. And but I met some great guys in this
Mm,
watch business.
yeah.
Uh, you know, guys like, oh, the stream's full of them here, good friends. Uh, meeting you two guys. Dib's like a second son to me.
Oh,
Um,
you too. It's cute.
yeah, yeah, I know. He's. I just. The first time I met him, I liked him. So,
Yeah.
and he does. He reminds me of one of my kids. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, but he's also taught me a lot.
Mm,
So, which I've learned a lot from my kids too. So,
yeah.
Dib's a very very good guy, and same for you, Rod.
Oh,
I hope we had some of the other old timers on here. Um, I hate Wolfie's not here. He's
yeah.
a vital part of this community.
Yep.
He'll tune in when he wakes up.
Yeah.
But all the good people that make Bobby Lake's stream fun, and it's that's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
The watches are just that's kind of what was used to bring us together, but it's not what really what keep. I'm if we stop collecting watches, we're still going to get together and talk about something, right?
Right. Of
Yeah.
course.
I mean,
Yeah.
so
I
watches are
mean,
just,
we might be talking about, a near dear friend of ours buying two magnums. You never know, you know.
yeah, we could be talking about that, or, supporting different projects around the world through those purchases,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can be talking. So many things to touch.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, let's catch up with the chat, and then we'll start talking about watches. All right.
Oh,
And enough getting with the good savvy stuff over here. Happy early Thanksgiving, Adil. Thank you. You too, man. Yeah, Tennessee. Uh, can be like, it's bad that I like. Is it bad that I like the new Bremont
Now I love it.
structure?
I am kind of a convert, and I think that's a good segue into the first topic that I had in mind. Bremont as a brand, we overlook it 100%. I've
Okay.
I've never once in my life thought that I want a Bremont, but um, I've been reading up about it. The history is a little fudged up. Martin Baker and all that, but at the end of the day, they make solid watches. Love their case design. I think it's a winner. And there are dealers who will work with you to get you the price that you need. I'm not saying, again, whether a watch is overpriced or not is completely dependent on the person buying it. As we are talking about things to be thankful for, I'm trying to reduce my negativity and give the
Mm,
brand some love, give the brand some support. But definitely on the higher side. But you can definitely get a good price used. They're very good. Like they're absolute bargains. Nothing nothing really fancy about the movement, but I think it's all about the case finishing, the polish, and even the flanks. They're pretty unique, and they're not given the love that for example, we give Zen. Zen uses off-the-shelf Salita, but it's a darling of the watch world. So one vote for Brahma.
So I think this is the one that
Hmm.
Cabby is talking about with the blue and the green and the blue bezel, I believe. Look, I mean, I think they're good looking pieces. Like, there's nothing I've never seen a Bremont that I've been like aesthetically has really I've been turned off by. Right? I mean, like, they're relatively safe choices stylistically. I think like you mentioned, the history has been a little bit murky. It's been a little fudged up by some controversy in regards to their claim of in-house movements and whatnot, and not really being in-house movements. And the relationship with Adrian Barker. So and
I don't think it's fair to the brand that we
mm,
are gonna, we are going to take the brand down to Adrian's level.
okay,
For anybody not aware, and no, and like, Adrian has had a channel for over 4 or 5 years now, so like hundreds of videos. He bashed Bremont, then went to their atelier, sorry, manufacturer, then came back gushing.
right,
So, interpret it however you will, but it's a little sus. But overall, the quality is there. Are very hard to justify at retail prices. That's
yeah.
why I said, you work with your dealer to get the best price or buy pre-owned. Yeah. But oh,
Yeah, it looks like I think you're getting some heat in the chat. Grateful that he doesn't drive an Altima.
that is
Uh,
true. That is
if,
true.
if you're not familiar, Dib is very, very anti Altima. Hey,
No, 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 no. I'm not anti-Altima. I'm just saying
well,
it.
you
It's
said some things. You said some things.
yeah.
Um, um, Chaz, what do you think about Bremont as a whole? Is this something that I mean, it's a good looking piece, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with
I
this.
yeah, they're not. I've always the thing that's always given me a little pause is the price point. At retail, what they're. I think. I mean, they're probably maybe worth it. It's just when I look at that amount of money,
Yeah,
I start thinking of other watches that I
yeah,
would probably rather have.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It doesn't, but I think they're fine watches. I don't have any reason to say they're not good watches.
Yeah, yeah, and I think I've seen the tide turn on in the watch community in regards to Bremont, and in a positive way. People are 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 showing a little bit more interest in it, and I mean, good looking pieces. Can't deny that. Uh, Johnny B saying his dream watch is an Omega Speedmaster. Well, Johnny, which one? There's a whole lot of them, but if you're talking about the Moon Watch, I think that's a great piece to aspire for. It's especially the different variations of the Moon Watch, the different versions, the models, the new one with that great bracelet, master chronometer type movement in it, just really looks awesome. Sapphire Sandwich is my favorite. I'm not a traditionalist, so like the Hesalite, is great, but I'd rather have the Sapphire. Did you've owned some Speedmasters, and so have you, Chaz, or versions of the Speedmasters. Which one do you like the most, and would you ever get another one, Chaz?
Yes, yes, and yes. On the gray side of the moon,
Mm,
great watch. I'd like to have it back someday, or
yeah,
or one like it. I like the Apollo 8 too, and I like the Sapphire Sandwich. That's probably the way I would go if I got a traditional moon watch. I'd love to have the Snoopy. I think it's a great watch. Dib owns and Bobby K own the best one to me. Uh,
I think if you just want a one and done, like, it sounds like our friend here really wants to get, a Speedmaster.
hmm
I think for that, he should not go for a Hesalite model,
hmm
because even at the price that Speedmasters have reached, which are 8 grand MSRP, you will get a discount. Don't go to the boutique and buy it brand new if you don't plan on establishing a very good relation where you get hard to get Omega pieces. Go to an AD, get some discount, be happy, or buy pre-owned.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, definitely. I would also suggest, like, if this is the watch you're targeting, we've noticed that we've seen that the prices have been incrementally going up and up on these pieces. This is an $8,000 watch new. There's no reason why um, you need to buy this new at this price point. I know they're getting a little tougher with the discounts, right? Especially in the boutiques. If you could find this pre-owned in a year or two for, low sixes, high fives, I think that's a good price point for this particular model. Anyway.
and again, below 10K, let's say below 15K, brand new. This is one of the best looking movements out there. It's not hand finished; it's completely machine finished. But you will never tire of looking at the watch, looking at the case back.
Yeah,
Uh, I
absolutely.
I I got the sapphire sandwich, and in 7 days' time, I traded it and bought the Snoopy from a gray market dealer. I do miss it. I
Hmm.
won't lie. I miss the sapphire sandwich.
Yeah, it's a great overall watch for sure. Justin R. He appreciates Wilson for holding down the key Michigan Ontario watch collection in our watch community. It's Wilson does deserve more credit. He's an unsung hero in our group for sure. Dib, you keep talking about magnums. You say you may just find yourself buying one. Hmm.
Well, let me say this. It's not a Magnum. It's Magnum.
Okay,
So
Magnum.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It's a Middle Eastern
Okay.
watchmaker, watchmaker
Yeah.
who you know sells a lot of watches. Like
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. We're moving on. Mr. Finney saying, must be that time of month. I'm very emotional and hormonal. Yeah. Hey, Wayben's here. How you doing? Good to see you. No worries about being late. David saying Bremonts look solid, but impossible to justify those retail prices. Agreed. Maybe buy pre-owned, and like this would be a good time, right? Black Friday, you're going to see some deals, and even toppers periodically who carries Bremont will have sales on Bremonts like 25% off or something like that. So I think that's where you want to go if you're looking for new. Definitely look for that discount. Um, Dib loves the Brits. Just knew he was always a Bremont fan. Hmm. Hmm. Dib equals Anglophile. Man. Okay. Dib could buy 8 of the Bremonts if he dumps the Pepsi. Hmm. Interesting
Well,
scenario.
it is unlikely scenario, but a scenario nonetheless.
Yeah. Now Keith is saying he tried Bremont on at watch time. Underwhelming for the price. Okay.
I'll have
Um,
to disagree with Keith there. I found I'm going to take price out of the equation because Braymonts overall are overpriced, but the quality is there.
mhm.
Sorry, Keith, can't agree with you there.
Hey, Tenchi has a interesting question for our in-house Seiko guy, which I would consider you, Deb. What do you think about Creedor?
Nice brand, but what Creeder do you want?
Mm,
That's the big question. The main problem with Creedor is, I mean, you can find Creedor Seikos, let's say for 200 bucks on Japanese websites. You can find them for 7 grand. You can find them for 50 grand. So it depends what type of Creedor you want. Um, I'd say it's a very competent watch, but it's a design that is more of an acquired taste. It's not going to appeal to you instantly. It grows over time, I'd say. I mean, I respect the Creedors, and the only watch that I excluded from my respect box is the Creedor IG2. That is an incredible watch. All the other Creedors, which are like 7, 8, 10 grand, I find that I find it hard to you know kind of get the mind to a place where all right, I'm ready to buy a Creedor. Like the design doesn't speak to me.
okay, fair enough. Um, Bremont is a good-looking piece, so good. So Teshi's in agreement with that. Um, scrolling over here. Hey, I think well, Rob has a sapphire sandwich as well, and that I got a chance to try on his. It's a previous gen one. It's a beautiful watch, for sure. Speaking of Seiko, let's take a break from the comments real quick in here, and they've come out with a release today, and a really handsome, automatic chronograph. Tib, what do you think about these? I mean, I think you're a fan, right?
I think this watch is not going to appeal to everyone. The first question people will ask is, why is it so expensive?
Mm,
They're going to be 2800, 2900 US plus tax. You definitely can get a discount. So let's say around that $2,200 mark is where I see this watch. At that
yeah,
price point, you're getting an in-house column wheel chronograph, which 14.6 mil, little tubby, vintage looking bracelet. I have not seen this bracelet before on any current iteration Seiko, so can't speak about the quality. But to me, it looks nice.
that's a handsome looking watch right there.
If you want to get an even more historic model, well, from 5 years ago, SRQ029. Our friend Kevin has that watch, really good. But overall, I think it's a success. I take this over a Longines Big Eye, because for me, the name Seiko holds more value to me than a Longines or a Hamilton. Like
Mm,
I mean, because like we were talking about ourselves, and our friend the intern said he'd take a Longines or a Hamilton. And I'm like,
right.
no, no point. The finishing on these cases, and especially because not a lot of people buy the more expensive Seikos. Like the most expensive Seikos people buy are like $1,200 at best.
Hmm.
The divers, or the Presage models. I have bought, the higher end Seikos consistently, and to me, the finishing is better, just better, you know. And and to an extent, the column wheel movement is more reliable than a Longines. Almost half the people we know their Longines had issues. So
Hmm.
in that regard, I'd take the Seiko.
Chaz, what do you think about this release?
I think it's a good looking watch. I like the previous version that Dib was mentioning that Kevin also has. I like it better.
Hmm.
But the intern rebuked me today and said that that's only because I have no sense of style
Mm,
and don't realize that the bracelet on the new one is what makes it. So maybe I'm just missing something. But I like. I mean, it's a good looking watch. But
yeah.
if I were going to get one, I would try to get one of the limited editions that were out. It's got multicolored subdials, uh, just but similar looking
Hmm.
frame and case and everything. Just different bracelet, but a good looking watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Look, don't let the intern push you around, Chaz. I mean, like, he's wasn't the best intern. Would never get us coffee. He promised all these charts and putting things together for us, and he never came through. So don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about that guy. Well, I'll talk to him later. Anyway, I
yeah,
think this is a great release. I like it a lot, and I hear you about that previous version that came out a few years ago, the limited edition one. That's great too. I really do like this one too, and I agree with Dib. If you can get this when discounts come, and we know the discounts are going to come for this
Yeah,
one,
I mean, it's a
as they do with
Seiko.
all Seiko. It's a
There's
Seiko, right?
there's not a lot of demand for Seiko chronographs.
Yeah.
The
Ex-
Twin Register
Great
chronos,
point.
man, I've seen them for 1,500.
Yeah, yeah. Great point. I mean, we don't really think of modern Seiko as a chrono brand, right? I mean, of course, historically they've had many chronos, different style chronos, very
Well,
good.
I'll say this, and this is where I feel a little sad that this watch is how much, like 3 grand
Hmm.
MSRP. The same module, the chronograph module, is used in the Grand Seiko Tentograph, which is $14,000.
Mm,
That is where I don't get Seiko. Like they have all the money in the world to develop,
wow.
a brand new chronograph movement. It's not easy, it's not
Mhm.
cheap, but when you are asking a person to pay $14,800, I can't buy it with the Seiko movement in it.
Yeah.
It's just
Understood.
3 grand, 100%. I'll buy
Yeah.
it.
Fair enough. That's a great point. Scott wants to know: do you guys think the Ed White is worth secondary price? I have a small wrist. I think I might be the only speed master
Uh,
that would fit me.
based on what I've seen, there's multiple Japanese retailers who are $200 above the MSRP plus tax. There's no point in begging a boutique for a Ed White. Like if you pull up the listings right now, I am sure, because I have thought about it. Like when, so I bought, for all that who doesn't know, I bought my Snoopy Gray Market. I paid a decent premium. So at that point, I was trying to decide, like, do I want to buy an Ed White, or do I want to buy the Snoopy? Now the Snoopy retail is, I think, 10 and change. The Ed White is 15 something. I've seen Ed Whites on Chrono 24 for 16 and a half. Just, just the only thing to remember is the Ed White is not at all. I mean, it doesn't keep time very well. So
Hmm.
you're buying a historical watch. You're buying a new watch with a historical movement. So if you're a stickler for time, get the older CK2998, or the first Omega in space. You'll save, say, 12 grand. You know,
Yeah, and those are more, um, at least to that first Omega in space, right? That's more fitting for a medium to smaller size wrist, right? You know.
I think anybody can wear a Speedy.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you have a small. I have a small wrist.
Yeah.
The Speedy fits me fine because of the lyre lug design.
Hmm.
Now, the first Omega in space or the Ed White, it has a vintage case. So, and I think the best YouTuber in the world, TGV, there's a video somewhere like 5 years ago where, like he had a run of Speedy reduced, then he got a Speedy, then he got a first Omega in space, then all of them went out. I'm sure there's a video lying around somewhere where he does the comparisons, but a normal Speedy Moonwatch and a first Omega in space wears quite similar. Again, the first Omega in space is a little smaller, 39 mil, but I mean, yeah, it's easy.
Okay. Let's move on here. Detroit Spartan, fan of Creedor. Kevin S. High and Creedor is amazing. Some of the lower end stuff is just meh. He loves the Creedor Ichi
Aichi.
too. Ichi too. We've been saying I wanted to bring on Stephen Hawking watch. Mom is a particle science, a physicist. I met him once. Oh, interesting. Um, Bobby's he's visiting his in-laws, so probably more desert-like conditions. Desert-like. Okay, I guess they're talking about the weather. Okay. Um, Justin said, "Gotta shop smart and get the best price you can." Uh, but a great choice. Okay, Scott, you're getting thumbs up from Justin over here. Um, Fiamma saying a new Seiko speed timers are crazy handsome, yes, but the price tag is a joke. Again, wait for the discount; it'll come.
Price is subjective.
Yeah, yeah. Um, you do almost miss the date at the 4:30. I see. I
I
don't mind.
like it.
I
I
like
like
it. Yeah, yeah,
Yes. It's a little discreet. I mean, I appreciate a nice looking date aperture.
yeah. Bill, not agreeing with you about the Longies in Hamilton. That's your.
Well, the thing is, the new Hamilton Chronos are, I think, 1,500 bucks, so they're not cheap anymore. They're creeping up in price.
They are. Yep.
And the Big Eye Navigation, I think that's 2,750. So they're pretty much the same price. And I take the Seiko over the Longines.
Hey there, Piroka. Good to see you. Clayton is saying my Ed Y321 is running plus 3 seconds a day. Bobby's saying the Ed White is a better watch, especially for a smaller wrist, better bracelet, and a beautiful movement. That being said, the Snoopy has a beautiful case back and better accurate movement. Peruga saying I have a small wrist. Trust me, Speedy is unwearable.
I think if you're below 6 inches, then yes, but I have a 6.25 inch wrist. It works out perfectly for me. Uh,
Mr. Casioka, fan of the Titanium Spear Chrono and the Heritage Flyback. Um, would be interesting to compare. Most watches in Piroga's collection are technically women's watches because of my small wrists. LOL.
I think overall the Longines will probably win. the Seiko can't really hold up to Longines. But again, we buy watches with our heart, not our minds. And I don't see myself buying the Longines Chrono over the Seiko. I'll get the Seiko, but that's just me.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, listen. Look, at this point, let's do this giveaway. Let's get this going. As the title is saying, we are giving away a Citizen watch, and the watch that we're giving away here is this Citizen World Timer. It's an Eco Drive um, radio controller. And so a nice handsome watch, nice little travel watch. I love the Eco
Mm.
Drive, love Citizen. So what we're going to do here with this giveaway tool, we're going to do hashtag Citizen. So if you're interested in entering, please in the comments type in hashtag Citizen, and we'll collect the comments and do the last one. Okay, you guys are pretty hilarious there with your fake hashtags. You guys are right here. Just say it. Just say boobies. Just say last ones. Okay. And you guys are too funny. Citizen, a favorite here on the Bobby Legs Loves and Watches channel.
Chicken. I think it's appropriate to give away, you know, a good fowl on Thanksgiving week.
Bobby,
You
I have
know,
a question.
Yes.
What was the first ever watch that you reviewed? Do you remember?
What was so the first video I ever did, and actually, and thank you for kind of bringing me back to that, because it is kind of like the fifth anniversary of the channel, right? I started doing this in the beginning of November, I believe, in 2018. I did a collection review. Now, the first review. Do you know the answer to this one? Are you testing me? Is this
You started with the state of the collection.
state of the collection? That's what I did. Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Then a Black Bay 58. And
Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense that would be my first. It was an unboxing.
it was an unboxing. Then you got a El Primero, and then a
Yep.
SKX.
Of course, you had to do the SKX review, right?
Somehow
Uh,
your SKX review bombed. 127 views.
I
The El
know, right?
Primero, like 4,000 views.
Well, but you know what I think had to do with that was that at that time everybody was reviewing the SKX, right?
Mm.
And so you know, mine was just another SKX review, and it was one of my early videos, so I'm sure it was really, really terrible. The thumbnail was probably pretty bad,
Oh,
and
something looks good. It holds up 5 years from.
yeah, kind of like yeah, you got my little fat face on there on the review. Yeah, I mean, like, I did a lot of SKX videos in the beginning because that's what other YouTubers were doing. You know,
I think
um,
that's the way. That's the way.
that is the way. So Dib, what was your first? Do you remember the first watch video you ever watched? I mean, I know that's a tough question to
I remember, clear as day. It was June of 2019. I remember. I have a decent memory. Well, for some things at least.
Okay. Okay.
I had paid off my student loans, so I have some free cash right now. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I googled best Swiss watch below $500. TGV, TGV, Tissot Leloc with a white dial.
Wow.
Mm.
Got it from Nordstrom. Then I'm like, I want to buy more, and I was a bit unethical. I got the and then I'm like, like, because Nordstrom doesn't give you a stamped warranty card, right? So it's blank, and everybody's talking, oh, you won't get the warranty, this, that. Like at that point, it's like a little, like chicken fledgling. Like, oh my god, it's trying to flap its wings, nothing's happening. I think the so I returned it,
Hmm.
with the bracelet sized, and being Nordstrom, they took it back. Sorry, it was the Nordstrom rack. Before that, I had a Burberry chronograph. That like I paid like I remember this was 2017, and I got my second decent job, and I saw Hamilton and I saw the Burberry. I'm like, I don't want any mechanical watch, like I'll have to wind it. So I got the Burberry, and I had that for like 3 years. Then I sold it, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Chaz, do you remember first watch video?
The first watch video, it would have had to have been some. I don't. I don't remember. I don't
Okay.
have that kind of memory. Nothing
Yeah.
in print. It was probably something about G Shock or alternatives to Apple Watch. I do know I got into TGV early. He and I watched a lot of. We sometimes hammer the Islander watches, but Mark's channel. That that channel, he has a how-to section, and I watched that. I learned to do so much about watches just watching his how-to channel. He how-to videos, or he would do instructional videos,
Hmm.
uh, and very very well done. Mark does a good job. So, and then got to you guys pretty quick. We met through Random Slob. Well, I Random Rob. And he that's kind of the good that came out of that. We all kind of found our way. But yeah, that was early on in the journey. You know, I was trying to figure out how to afford these more expensive Seikos going up market.
Yeah.
I was good.
Yeah.
I was going up market, going to get those mid tier Seikos. That was
I,
my
I think
goal.
I think I broke the $1,000 mark by going Omega. So uh,
Okay.
like I was buying Seikos here and there, 2-300. I mean the usual. If you follow the TGV crowd, SARB, 033, 017, the Ripley chronographs, like stuff like that. Then I got a Zen. I got it used from England. Came, did not like it, sold it, and then I'm like, what am I doing with these cheap watches? I want to get a good watch. So I got the Seamaster 300 flat dial, flat non-wave dial. That was my first expensive watch, and 2 weeks later I got a Not flag. Why? Because somebody in the Tudor group posted, "Hey, this AD is selling it for 30% off." I heard 30% off. That's it, and I really wanted a Rolex. And I'm like, you know what? Let this Tudor start the relationship.
Yeah.
So I got the Tudor, had it for a couple of months, sold it off. But those were the first two expensive watches I got.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh man. Wes is saying, how are there more people in the draw than the stream? Good question. Hey, look, I mean, like, I gotta applaud the effort. Anyway, hey, Thomas, for happy Thanksgiving to all of us in America. 13 months member of the Bobby Legs channel, membership channel. Thank you so much for the support, Thomas.
Well, not
Really
North America, only for the US. Canadian Thanksgiving. Do we really count that as Thanksgiving? But all right, we'll
the
get there.
Canadians do.
Yeah, they had
Canadians.
it last month.
Yeah. Okay, so let's wrap this up here, and we'll pick a winner. And remember, winner, please. My email address is in the description. You can email me, and we can set this up. I could ship this to you. Hopefully, you're in the States, but if not, I will send it anywhere. So let's draw and see. The winner is James Sound. Congratulations, James. Appreciate the support, and I'm glad you won the Citizen. Please email me in the description below. I have my email address, and we'll verify that it's you. And yeah, congratulations, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Let us know where you're from, James.
These guys really they love to see me ship internationally, and that's okay. We'll we'll
It,
do
it,
it.
so now the question is our friend James a one and done person for the Bobby Legs channel? Like, will
Yeah.
he shift to the Bobby Legs streaming channel to get the giveaways?
No, no. I mean, like, this is open up for anybody. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
we,
really
we
really
welcome everybody. Don't
yeah
take it personally.
yeah yeah. Yeah.
On
Um,
on the watch.
sorry, Justin, you are too late. Sorry, buddy. Um, you weren't too late to put all those crazy little hashtags in there, but I appreciate it anyway. Um, James is gone already. I'm sure James. I'm sure James is probably intimidated by all of you guys. If he wasn't, I'm not James. The only person in the Bobby Legs giveaway history to reject the giveaway after entering it, Mr. Wilson here. Um, anyway, hey, look, um, Chaz, Dib, I really again appreciate you guys coming on tonight, celebrating the last ever Tuesday night watch stream on the Bobby Legs channel. Remember, folks, next Tuesday we'll be on a new channel, Bobby Legs Livestreams. The link is in the description. Please subscribe, and we'll continue the fun over there. Now, remember the Watch Soup coming on this Sunday is still going to be on this channel, but that will be the last official stream on this channel. Will be the Sunday's Watch Soup. That will also be going forward after Sunday in the Bobby Legs Loves live stream. Hey, Chaz, Dip, any last thoughts before we call it a night?
He's from
I
Australia.
do.
Yes.
Yes, yes, nice.
Well
Uh,
done, James.
Well done, matey. Isn't what they say
Good
down under?
good
mate,
day. Good day, mate.
good day, mate.
Yeah.
Not,
I
That's
really hate you guys for winning the World Cup, but let's leave that.
I do need to say that my appearance tonight is sponsored by Amin Cell Straps, just to be fully uh, transparent,
yep.
and we strive for that here at the Bobby Legs channel.
I,
So Amin is running a special Black Friday. Um, hashtag grateful, and you get 25% off. So I know some are waiting for their straps, but
Yeah.
just be patient. You can't rush
Yeah.
perfection.
Yep.
So keep looking.
Yep.
all I'm saying is I don't have any affiliations, but I can leave my PayPal account. Please feel free to give me money.
Yeah.
Like, if Tim Wright can do it, so can I, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Friends and family only, no goods and services.
Donations, right? Donations.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, Chaz, chat. Thank you so much, James. Congratulations. Everyone, have a great Thanksgiving here in the States if you're celebrating. If you're celebrating other parts of the world, you may not celebrate Thanksgiving, but if you want to, go ahead. We give you permission. You can celebrate as well. Have a great night. See you guys on Sunday for another episode of Watch Tube. Take care.
See you,
Good night.
fellas.
Bye.